We welcome you to our weekly one-on-one with head coach Nick Sirianni. Hello, everyone. I'm Eagles Insider Dave Spadaro. And we're talking as the Eagles finish up their bye-week preparation internally. So we've got an open weekend ahead. I hope you have a great weekend and really enjoy. Coach, you've come through this regular season as the number one seed, 14-3 record, terrific performance. What kind of sticks out about the season to you as you sit here right now?
You know, you always have games that you remember and like, man, that was a sweet game. And just thinking back to any team I've ever been on, you think about games, you think about good wins, this and that. But, you know, the thing that always sticks with you is relationships, that the relationships you build, the good moments that you have, the tough times you have to bring each other through. So it's all those things that are going to stick with you. And like, those are the things you remember. Those are the things you cherish, is the relationships you have with the other coaches, the relationships you have with the players, the relationships you see the players and the coaches they have together.
Does Cleveland and Miami seem like a really long time ago, or does it seem like it's gone by really quickly for you?
Sometimes, like, we'll watch a game, even, you know, as we're doing self-scout stuff right now, right? We'll naturally put a game on, and there'll be a clip from the Jacksonville game, or there'll be a clip from the Arizona game, and you think to yourself, was that this year? Was that, yeah? And so, like, in the football season, it goes by quick when you're in it, yes, but sometimes games feel like a long time ago. And I think that's natural because you're growing. You're always growing, and it's like, man, we're a better football team than we were, you know, back then. And we know that a lot of teams are in the NFL, especially the ones that are playing now. And so, you know, we've grown a lot since then, but it does feel like a long time ago, some of those things.
We now go into the postseason. I think every Eagles fan wants to know, how do you feel? Like, do you step back and go, hey, I feel really good about this football team?
Yeah, of course. I mean, this has got just a great special group of guys that are close together, that want to win for each other, want to play good for each other. And so that's what makes you feel good. You know, that's what makes you feel good is the talent that we have on this team, the guys we have on this team, the work that we got this week. You know, I definitely see that as an advantage. We get to look at what we did all season and be able to fix some of the things we did, or do, you know, all those different things. So it's an advantage. It's an advantage to be able to play at home. And so, yeah, we feel really good.
Last year it was a trip to Tampa Bay. I wonder what you took out of that experience from a Nick Sirianni standpoint.
You know, same thing. You're always trying to grow from every experience, regardless of if it's a preseason game, if it's a preseason practice, if it's an in-season practice, if it's a bye-week practice that we just got off the field doing, if it's a playoff game. You're trying to grow from each experience. No doubt we're a different team than we were there. We're 365 days better. That's how we feel, that we're better because of things that we've went through, experiences that we've went through. We've been there. A lot of our guys have, as we know, have been there and played in huge games, right? We have guys that are still left from the Super Bowl team, guys that played in BCS national championship games, right? Guys that have played in NFC, AFC championship games. So, you know, we feel good in the sense of, hey, we were there last year and we're ready to go again.
So I guess that segues into my last question here about Jalen, and he was in a playoff game for the first time last year. He had been in huge games in college. I mean, does he learn? Does he move forward from that experience last year?
Jalen's the type of guy, and we feel like we got the guys on this team that no matter what scenario we go through, we're moving forward. That's just the way we go about our business. That's just our mentality. That's just our mindset, that we grow from every experience. And so, of course, you know, you go through a playoff game, that's a different feeling, maybe. It's a different feeling than your practice on a Thursday. But we know we can grow from each and every moment that we've had. We've had some games this year that we feel like all games this year we've grown from. And, you know, whether they were games that turned out the way we wanted them to or games that didn't turn out the way we wanted to, we know we get better from those scenarios, and that's how we feel.